They lose. Well, it takes two to tango, and Yugoslavia are going to have to go to the dance very shortly, aren't they? Because they haven't been in the first half, have they?
It wasn't pretty to watch, was it? They've got 8-9 behind the ball. Nothing in the rules say you can't do it, but you can't win the game playing like that. I mean, it was as though they were playing for penalty kicks before they started the match. When you're trying to break down that sort of defence, we've said time and time again, if you get somebody that's good in the air, it helps. They haven't got that, they've got it on the bench. Or you pass and move your way through. Now, the Dutch are well capable of that. Ironic that it was a nothing ball over the top that got them the goal.
Yeah, we'll look at it in just a second, but Yugoslavia will have to change something.
Well, they've got to change. I mean, after 5 minutes, we were crying out for Holland to score just so the game would change. And that's the case. It's going to have to be second half, especially for Yugoslavia. And the goal itself, I'm not convinced. I think it might just have been a foul. I'm looking forward to seeing it again. I think Dennis might just have pushed him. I don't know. We'll argue about that one in a minute. But I think
a centre forward saying that.
The game's got to change second half.
I just feel, you know, if you're like Mijatovic and Stojkovic, those players, Petrovic in the team, how will you feel playing in that? And the shackles are well and truly on. Mijatovic has had absolutely nothing.
And they've got the talent to go forward, Yugoslavia.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, why he's got to release them, the manager, surely. I mean, he'll release them to a certain degree in the second half, maybe after 15 or 20 minutes. But when you've got talent like that, you've got to let them go out and play within reason.
Right, Ali, here you go. Here's the goal. Go on, we have your version of it.
They've deserved the lead because
it looked like the way they were going to get in over the top. And
it's 8-1 in goal attempts for Holland, but I think Yugoslavia, they might come back here.
You've always been a supreme optimist.
They could come back.
H for hope,
We'll see. Let's go back to Barry for the second half.
No news on the tracksuit trousers, Des. I'm afraid the dressing rooms are just a touch far away from the commentary position. Probably he feels he plays better wearing them. The substitutes of Yugoslavia have been warming up all the way through the half-time interval. In particular, Savicevic and Slobodan Milosevic, late of Aston Villa fame. Well, fame when he scored in the Coca-Cola Cup final. So we'll wait to see if there are any immediate changes.
Well, I wonder what Des thinks if Milosevic comes on there, and hopes of turning it round with rest on him. But certainly he had a disappointing season for Villa. Probably just like him to come on and turn it round. Savicevic, again, who's had an injury and just came on late in the last group match, is a very talented individual who could turn it round.
Confirmation that the captain of Yugoslavia, Dragan Stojkovic, picked up a yellow card. Final check on the watches. And as yet, no change in personnel. It's Kirku. We hope to see a more attacking style. Not the classic we were hoping for, but they won't mind about that. The Dutch Swing College will move off to Marseille. They're in the quarterfinals of Holland.
Well, what an ending, and England now know who they have to play if they can get through, and lucky Holland.
The Dutch were toying with opposition all night, not a problem at all. I'll tell you how bad it was, right? At one stage I'm thinking, he's looking for a club for next season. I'm thinking, can you get me one as well? If Yugoslavia won the game.
Yeah, I mean, they missed the penalty, but they got the equaliser, and it all looked entirely different.
Pure defending.
Shocking, isn't it?
It's a great header, because he's further at the back post than you would think, and it's a good header down, but it's bad defending. It's
come a long way across as well. That's the problem, isn't it? From such an angle to come so far across and just jumped underneath it. It was a good finish.
Because he's 3 or 4 yards the other side of the post.
On the guy, you know, to get out of the way almost, but he was accused of stamping. It wasn't very much.
What if England get through and Bergkamp scores a winner against them?
Yeah.
I think you've been a bit harsh on Bergkamp there. I don't think he put any weight on his body at all. No, I don't. I think his weight was on the right-hand side.
That's what I'm saying. Zidane thought the same thing, that he didn't do it either, but it's just interpretation, isn't it? Well, they got out of jail, Holland, and off they go.
Never in doubt. Actually, the last couple of minutes, the Yugoslavian defence have gone to sleep, but gone to sleep here again. I mean, but it's a great hit.
Takes a deflection as well, mind.
Yeah, but he's got it on his left foot and bang, one touch, bang.
Since they had to make the substitution, there seemed to be like chances for Holland straight away, and as though the guy who came on never really got to grips exactly where he should have been playing. But the good strike wasn't all right, slightly deflected, but it was coming. It was.
Oh, to be fair, the keeper's made a couple of great saves. He just about got that one.
I'll be honest with you, you know, I reckon that if England get past Argentina, they can beat Holland.
That would be a view as well, wouldn't it? But I might agree with that. I think you got to look at that Dutch
I wish the
team.
matches were the other way round.
I think you look at the Dutch team and you say, great in the ball, great pass and movement, but they have got deficiencies, there's no doubt about it.
Disjointed tonight, I thought, Bergkamp playing up there on his own, because he loves to play off somebody. He's far, far better player. He was still involved, obviously, tonight as well, but he was a far, far better player when he plays off somebody. I'm sure Gus Hiddink, the manager, will look at that and say, hey, we can't afford to play that way again if we're going to, obviously...
Well, he's got a stack of other strikers on the bench there, Van Hooijdonk and...
Obviously doesn't fancy them. I didn't fancy him for tonight's game.
Yeah.
Van Hooijdonk gives them something that they don't really have, a serious aerial threat, and he can take a free kick as well. I think if they hadn't scored first half, I think Van Hooijdonk would have come on.
But he's definitely a better player in that position off the front man, Bergkamp.
Oh, yeah.
Like Laura says, you know, he's up there on his own. What he likes doing is coming to a deep position, picking up, turning it, playing it around the corner for somebody to run onto. And if you've not got the front man up there, he can't do that.
Although my hunch was that Yugoslavia might turn them over,
Yeah.
I'm happy that Holland are through, because
Well, they tried
you
to
need
win it.
Holland in the last 8, really, don't you, for their talent. And
But you're right, Yugoslavia are a good team. When they came out and played in the second half, they've got so much individual talent. You wonder why they started the match off being so negative.
The thing was, if Yugoslavia had won tonight, they'd have played the same way in the next round.
Yeah.
Tight at the back, not wanting to lose anything.
I think that was the difference, that Holland really tried to win the game. I mean, you saw in the last 10 minutes there was only one team that were going to go forward, only one team that were going to create the chances, and I think, thankfully, for the sake of the game, it was Holland who won it.
so England tomorrow night, confident, or... No, it's tricky, isn't it?
It's tough. It's going to be tight.
Yeah, absolutely tough.
Golden goals, maybe.
Yeah. Or penalties, maybe.
Well, they've been there before, so they should know.
Frightening. Anyway, it's England tomorrow night. Before that, we've got the big one, Romania versus Croatia. But Holland are there. They're in the last 8.
And the soundtrack from the BBC's World Cup coverage is now available on this BBC CD and audio cassette.